This message is for all women that have been sexually and verbally abused. This is a tough topic, and I understand how hard it is to just feel empowered with our basic needs, because when we go with these memories of unsafety from such a young age, may it be 8, that tragic, 12 years old, 15 years old, any age where we're just forming ourselves and we get to experience sexual assault or verbal assault, or growing up in a lot of chaos and dysfunctionality, just like that feeling of unsafety gets ingrained in our nervous system, and then we seek situations that fire up that trail of being unsafe because it's what we found familiar growing up, or we just don't trust ourselves enough to create our lives, to create a structure, because we don't feel like we have an inner father that's really strong so we can surrender into it. And that makes us project this inner father into any sort of masculine archetypes, and then have unhealthy relationship with the masculine, and then not understand that we are the masculine within. So if you're one of those girls that have been through sexual abuse or emotional abuse, verbal abuse, and you're trying to heal from it, you don't understand why you can manifest as fast, why your relationships are toxic, why you keep seeking the same situation in different men, why your relationship with women perhaps is not as strong, perhaps there's no trust, there's no surrender, because we have this filter that it's an unsafe world and that it's scary out there, and that wherever we go we're gonna just be taken over. So we're gonna be submitted to an outside force. And before going through the non-duality explanation of how to forgive and embody and integrate this wounded inner child aspect of you, it's just important to acknowledge that you're not alone and you are supported, and there's help out there, and there's no need to escape through drugs or alcohol, or just numb yourself, or just stay put in the situations and dynamics that no longer serve you because you believe you're not safe. And that was my deep core wound as well, feeling unsafe. So there is a way in which you can rewire your consciousness, you can rewire your cellular memory, and you can extract that from the timeline from when that happened, so you can start feeling the safety and the inner father that you are for yourself. And that way you can rise in a true divine feminine, not really super soft and naive and no boundaries whatsoever, and not also super strong and just guarded and have that masculine shield, because then there's no space for flow and play and trust. It's a sweet middle in which you feel so strong within yourself and equally soft, because you know that you are protected by the Father of the Fathers, which is the Godhead. And when that happens, and when that shift aligns in your consciousness, then you start entering the kingdom. What's the kingdom? Where anything you think about, it manifests in your reality, where you have infinite energy to create, when you intuitively know how to set your boundaries, when you know how precious your energy is, and you just don't allow just anyone into your field. You're really selective, because you know you don't need support, you don't need help, you don't need anything, because that just happened to a fragmented aspect of your consciousness, that when you heal and you integrate into the whole of your heart, then you become the creator, you become the inner father, you become the inner mother, and then you can just go create the life of your dreams. And it's easier than you think, and you don't have to be scared, and you don't have to feel alone, and you don't have to take shit from anyone, not from friends, not from father figures, not from your current partner or boyfriend or whatnot. Like, you don't need to take shit from them, because you are your own person, you are your own woman, you're your own father as well. And you can create a new life from scratch. But first we gotta neutralize the charge, we gotta reintegrate that part of your psyche, and just rise up as the beautiful goddess that you are. And I've been through all of that and recreated my life as well. So if it's possible for me, it's possible for you. Stay strong and stay soft. And if you want to talk about it, feel free to reach out to my Instagram in my DMs. The link is in the description. I'll happy just have a chat with you.